This is CNN with Jamie Cooper.
Brought to you by the Coleman Dental Group.
All right, before we talk to Jordan this morning about the high school football with the great Tanner Rattlers and everybody else, let's do a little bit of news. As we've talked about this morning, largest parade in history set for this Thursday. I talked to Betty Christopher yesterday, Reliance Bank. They're expecting a crowd this year, but there's a 60 to 70% chance of rain right now. We'll make that call Thursday morning. I don't know if we'll have it by the show or not, but you will be able to see the parade right here on CTV 11 starting in a couple of days after that. District Attorney Brian Jones will collect food again and other items for needy during the parade. He does this every year, he and his wife Candy. Canned food for Limestone County churches will also be involved. They need new blankets, hats, and gloves for kids, socks for children, all kind of stuff like that, or call the DA's office and check in with them on it. Spirit was alive and well last night in the River City. Decatur held their annual parade last night. No rain, big crowd out. Temperature a little bit on the warm side. I was hoping we'd be able to get ours in this week, too. This was in the Decatur Daily over the weekend. Owner begins renovations of historic stores in Athens, down where the Boxcar Cafe is. All these buildings look like they need to be bulldozed, but now Lori McGuire has come in and she's bought those. They are going to redo those and make, they're also listed on the National Register of Historical Places. That was done in 1997. So they're going to redo all those. There was a former pool hall down that way and some other stuff, so they're going to redo all that. Alabama musical homecoming that they have it every 2 or 3 years is going to be for the first time ever in Muscle Shoals this year. Jeff, sad news, you're not elected to the Alabama Music Hall of Fame yet, but again, neither am I. But my old buddy Spooter Oldham is going to be in there. He wrote "I'm Your Puppet" for the Box Tops. You know Spooter does a great job. So it's about time, it's the first time ever they've had it. Even though the venue over at the Marriott is going to be smaller, they're trying to do that to help get things going since they reopened the Hall of Fame music, which none of y'all may have ever been there, because it's kind of off the beaten path on the way, Jordan, to the Coon Dog Cemetery, which I'm certain you've probably never visited.
True. You are correct.
I, being the only person, let me talk about me for a second, as I will be at the Rotary Club in Fayetteville coming up today at lunch.
Oh, yeah.
I have the only interview with Key Underwood, who started that in 1930-something, when Frank was running around over there. Here's a vehicle like State, split on rivalry. This guy over in the Shoals area has got a Auburn and Alabama vehicle. Brad, that's what you need right there. Do your Lincoln up like that. Just drive around town in it. Says here for a neutral fan, this guy's a Yankee. Alex Pennegree is getting a lot of attention. He owns Flying Horse Graphics, so naturally he would be able to do his like that. UNA picked off 5 passes short. I don't know if you had this story or not. We'll talk about it maybe later. And they advanced on. Bobby Wallace doing a great deal over that way. I bet you don't have UNA's drumline helmet to won first place.
I do not have
Yep, they can't be beat. Because of their beat, they can't be beat. Florence. They win its prestigious convention isn't the pinnacle for University of North Alabama's drum, it's rather jumping point. The UNA drumline took home the top honor at an Art Society International Conference drum battle in Indianapolis last week. So see there, Jordan, you missed out on that great story right there.
I'm so sorry.
Big Bob Gibson Sauce makes magazines 50 food gifts. Always a great guy, Don McLemore and everybody down there on 6th Avenue. Go by and see my buddy Bunk. He's right next door in his coffee house. Jeff, you ever go in there? Probably not.
Pretty good food.
Decatur's Big Bob Gibson's Barbecue Original White Sauce has gone from being a signature North Alabama condiment to nationwide stocking stuffer. So go by there and pick you some up or get it probably at any grocery store around this area. Got to give a shout out this morning to our neighbors. Here's Madison Academy senior Gregory Greg Lambert, second with his dad Greg and Felicia and his sister Jessica. He signed that's the wrong one there, but that's a wedding I'm going to talk about after this story. See, he's still confused about Auburn winning.
He's celebrating.
Yeah, that's not them. This is them. Here's the,
He's got to look for
Greg signed a scholarship, baseball scholarship. There it is right there. They are neighbors right there. Couple wed center court style. Now, Brad, you're back on track. John Hall and April Shadden are surrounded by their 5 kids during a wedding on the basketball court at Kateka Gym.
Kateka.
Got married right there where they met in the gymnasium. So now they're getting married right there on the hardwood. So, hey. Oh, man, that was tragic about Paul Walker dying this weekend, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Said that car crashed just to... I'm going to skip a couple stories, Brad. I'm going to go down to this here out of Columbia, Tennessee. Listen up, Jeff. This could be any of you, Porter, Wayne. A Maury County man fatally shot his wife in self-defense on Thanksgiving Day argument because he would not take his shoes off. She threatened him with a knife. He refused to move his shoes.
People are crazy.
This wasn't even an Auburn, Alabama deal. Huh?
That's crazy.
Said she threatened him with a kitchen knife and he refused to remove his shoes that belonged to her deceased daddy.
Well, there you go.
He grabbed a 22-caliber revolver and bit on the floor next to his chair and fired it at her. He's 70, she's 59. That's what you get for having a young wife.
I'm sure alcohol was involved.
Doesn't say. Doesn't say.
Well, surely they're not just that.
Y'all heard about the lawsuit against the monkey?
Well, no, there you go.
A first-of-its-kind lawsuit filed Monday asked a judge to free a chimpanzee that a lawyer says is being held against his will in New York.
Really?
Yep. Tommy, a 26-year-old chimp who lives on a reindeer farm in New York, is illegally imprisoned. And they want to set him free. One last story. Now, if you live in an apartment complex, a neighborhood, and you don't pick up the doo-doo from your doggy, now they take that doo-doo,
DNA testing.
send it to the DNA people, and they can trace it back to your dog.
That is ridiculous.
And fine you.
How much did it cost to do all that?
I don't know. But DNA monitoring of doggy doo-doo.
I think Zorro's wanting to escape.
Now, where you live and Canebrake over there, is that a problem?
You know, Harold Wells spoke of that. Brad.
Now, shut-ups dogs may get out in the neighborhood over there.
Now he's got them hooked to their garage. They're good.
Yes,
Yeah,
also
even
during the tornado, they were
Yeah.
still hung out there.
We came home and they're just sitting there by the garage.
All right, Jordan, let's talk to Jordan. What are we going to do after this week?
Oh, no.
Oh, you'll have to come back and tell us about the championship.
Okay, yeah,
Then
of course.
and then you can talk about the SEC championship. How'd you like the Bama game?
There's a reason I'm wearing black today.
Hey, don't worry. Dusty had on black at church Sunday, and we did too.
He opened up the service saying, "We have gathered here."
Yeah. Alabama was beaten in all facets of that ball game.
I agree. My heart hurt. Like, I ached all over. I couldn't believe it. Like, it was awful. I mean,
The older you get, that will go away. Let me tell you. I used to get some mad. I
Was it
couldn't stand it.
permanent?
All right, let's talk about some high school. What we got?
Well, Tanner, they're going back to Tuscaloosa once again. It's really just expected there. You know, they are a powerhouse. They beat 16-7. It was their 26th consecutive 2A victory, and their record since 2010 is 51-3.
Ooh.
Yeah, senior running back Hayden Stevens scored both of their touchdowns. He's got almost 700 rushing yards just in the playoffs alone, and he had about 200 in the game on Friday.
They play at 3 o'clock Friday.
Yes, versus number 3, Washington County.
Yeah, I think I don't know who's carrying that, one of the Huntsville stations. We used to have them, but not anymore. All right, what else we got? Madison Academy's in.
Yes.
Muscle Shoals in from our viewing area.
There are 4 defending state champions going back to Tuscaloosa. So,
Some big games.
yes.
Who are you
They come back.
predicting to win in the Auburn-Missouri game?
Auburn, unfortunately.
I'm going with the Tigers.
I think. You're funny. I think Auburn's going to win.
You think that do they deserve? If Ohio State does not get beat, in your opinion, does Auburn deserve to get in the national championship game?
If they win this
I
next
think
game?
I've got to be careful. My dad's a Buckeye. I think since Ohio State is, undefeated, I think they should go.
But they have to beat Michigan State.
Right, and I think they will.
We will survive. The sun shall come up. But like I said earlier, I'm sick of winning. Hey, I'm ready to give it up. Hey, I ain't even watching ESPN no more. Since Bama got beat, I can't even read a paper anymore about
Hey,
it.
college football.
Well, at least you didn't become a soccer fan.
We can't win them all.
You're right, we're human.
But we should have won that one. But anyway, Auburn beat us. Hey, congratulations to you Auburn people out there. Thank all you people for participating. You're going to be back next week?
I will be
No,
back.
we'll be back next Tuesday. We'll talk about Tanner winning another state championship and all that. All right, don't forget you can get your tickets for Friday the 13th, big honky tonk Christmas throwdown featuring these guys right here, Wayne, Porter, and Jeff of the Whitlow Old Barn Band, or at least half of them. They'll be back again next Tuesday. They may become the house band here.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, we got brought a contract with them.
Oh, they're ready. Jeff is.
Yeah, we pay a lot. for this music. Let's just go straight to them, Brad. They'll take us out on this Tuesday. We'll keep y'all posted, too, on the parade coming up Thursday at 6 o'clock. So don't forget, y'all need to get in on that and be a sponsor of that. You'll see it here 10 or 15 times after we get it done. So anyway, Merry Christmas to all of y'all. Let's go out. Here's Jeff, Wayne, and Porter on this Tuesday morning. Y'all hang on.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, boys.
If we make it through December, everything's gonna be alright, I know. It's the coldest time of winter, and I shiver when I see the falling snow. If we make it through December, got plans to be in a warmer town come summertime, maybe even California. If we make it through December, we'll be fine. Got laid off down at the factory, and the timing's not the greatest in the world. Heaven knows I've been working hard. Want a Christmas to be right, Daddy's girl. I don't mean to hate December. It's meant to be a happy time of year. But my little girl don't understand why Daddy can't afford no Christmas here. If we make it through December, everything's gonna be alright, I know. It's the coldest time of winter, and I shiver when I see the falling snow. If we make it through December, got plans to be in a warmer town come summertime, maybe even California. If we make it through December, we'll be fine. We gotta learn something else if that dog gonna...
When you wake up in the morning, you know just where it's at. Everybody says he's a real gone cat. Get out of here. Get out of here. Early in the morning, we're here for you. Get out of here. 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 Spread the news. Jamie's on the show with Lowry too, having lots of fun asking what to do. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Spread the news. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Spread the news. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of
Rattler's.